Hey, what's up everyone? BitMeSum back with another Bitcoin video. So currently right now I'm on the BTC 1 day time frame. Currently in this video we're going to go through a few charts. I have a major target coming in on March 30th. That could be the day we start dropping. I do have another video on Hedera Hashgraph talking about April 1st might be the last day for the top of that coin. So I'm kind of getting this March 30th, April 1st kind of a thing. So I think it might, because Bitcoin is usually the controller of a lot of things. So I think Bitcoin will start it off on the 30th, and then the 31st and 1st is when all the altcoins and other things are going to start dropping, I believe. I can't confirm the drop yet, but I just know the end of the trend is going to start, because if you notice this blue line, we hit red. So my thinking is that wherever we decide to go by this 30th, we're going to close underneath probably this candle. So wherever this candle closed at, let's see, closes 41,825. It closes right there. So the high, the low, and the close, 41.82. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. Okay, so I'm thinking 41.6, 41.2. Okay, so that's where it closes at, right here at the bottom. So my guess is that it's going to, let me put a line right there. So this, I'm gonna make this a different color too. So that line is the one that I believe is, like, if you notice also, I have a little trend line coming up from here. So this trend line, we actually got rejected from it. We got rejected back here also. We did come above it, but we broke right through it easily. Came up, like I said, a big candle, but it stopped right there. It's like a rocket ship, took off and boom, hit the ceiling. So what that does tell me is we do got rejection, and doing this one right here, we got another rejection. So I just, because I know, I'm thinking, like I said, by March 29th, we might, like I said, we might be around this area down here. So my thing is that 1, 2, 3, 4, there's like 4 to 5 more candles that are gonna open. So I don't think it could, we're slowing up. Look at, if you notice, big, a little smaller, a little big, but a little smaller. So we definitely are slowing up. So I just don't want to, I hope it's not one of these where we hit there, okay, then now this is like, that's the peak, you know. But I don't know, I'm just kind of, from what this chart is saying, is that we're gonna drop. Like I said, we're gonna come underneath 41,200 pretty much. I just hope it's not, unless it's one of these where it comes down first and then we close like right there. But I'm thinking we'll probably just cool off, honestly. It's gonna be the next few days. Let's look into another chart. Okay, so this chart is pretty much the same thing, but we kind of had an ascending triangle, or let me see, an ascending. Yeah, if you notice at the top left, the line is straight and then the bottom is working its way up. That's an ascending triangle. We did break above it. So if you notice, we did this. So my thing is also is, I think we could even just come down to here and find the support. So it just depends on what this next candle does when it lands on this. Like I said, this is when the new trend starts. So this is the trend. That blue line is the start of a trend. So that the trend that we start, we're gonna finish it down here probably, and then when we hit this one is going to determine if it's an uptrend or a downtrend. So we'll just have to wait and see. Let me see what date that's coming in. That's also coming in March 30th. All right, so in this chart right here, we're just pretty much like I said, we're finding support perfectly right here on this yellow line right here. So what we're doing is we're finding that support. So, I mean, well, resistance, sorry. I always say both because I say it a lot. But anyways, the resistance, that sounds better. Okay, when we hit there, that's the resistance we're finding. So the fact that we can't break above it is letting us know we're probably going to ride down this. And if we break this one, we're going to hit this fib circle. Let me tell you what this fib circle could possibly be doing. So this is the one. We're going to have to come all the way over here. And if you notice, this is the fib circle that's over there, the same one. If you notice, okay, so when we dropped, we hit this line and we rode on top of it. So us riding on top of it means we found support. So there's also support there, but then we did drop a good amount, and this was the price at, let's see, this was at 47, this was at 48. So this dropped 48,500. It did drop to about 45. So 3,000 it dropped. So my guess is that we're gonna respect this line, is what I'm saying. So what's gonna happen, I believe, is, like I said, if you notice, we rode up it, and then when we did break it, we rode back up it. We found support or resistance. So we went up, came down, and then went back up it to make it like an N pattern. So let's see what this other side is. So what I'm thinking, let me see. So we're gonna find some, let's see. Okay, so yeah, this is probably kind of confirming what I had said, is that I think we're gonna drop down here, and then we're gonna find support. Or yeah, look, okay, so we're gonna drop down here, find support or resistance, and then on the other side we're gonna find support. So this is what I'm thinking, is we're gonna drop a little bit before that, and then ride that fib circle back up to hit this line, and then possibly this is the day we start coming down. So yeah, this is what I'm thinking. I think that's kind of, I don't want to say for sure, because you never know for sure, but this is, like I said, I'm gonna remember this part of the video and then try to replay it if it does happen out. So I think, if anything, if we break this white line right here as support, then we're gonna ride down this and we're gonna come down it, but once we get on the other side, come back up. Or this is the line, the 30, that, well, that's on April 1st. So this is actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because that chart was giving me March 30th. If you notice, March 30th is right on this line. So that up and down line right there is the one that it's kind of letting me know. So on this day, look, we're going to hit this. Damn, does that mean we're going to go up then? Let me try to verify this. So when we hit this line, we find support on top of it, we break it, and then we find resistance. So on this side of it, we found support. So we're probably gonna, or resistance. Yeah, okay, so that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen, is we're gonna work our way down this way. We're gonna work our way down probably. So my guess is that if we break, oh man, so we're at 44,300. So we could, yeah, that's a good one. All right, so yeah, and this pattern right here is just pretty much it's building kind of like an ascending triangle where the top is straight and then the bottom is working its the top of this pattern, the resistance. So that's why I'm saying we did break it. So now this is support. This is why I'm saying is that now we're in this triangle. So if we break above it, we could be coming up. But if we break it down, we're going to probably come back down to see this line right here at least. All right, let me just give you a few price targets right now, okay? So current price right now is 44,333. For us to push up, we're going to have to break 44,500. And then if we break that, then we're going to have to break 44,700. And then 45,100 if we want to start seeing higher pricing. But if we're going to start seeing lower pricing, if we break pretty much current price right now is 44,333. If we break 44,300, then we're coming down to see this possible 44,000. And if we break 43,871, we're coming down to at least probably 43,320. So it just depends on where we hold at. But I think this major part that we're going to have to hold is definitely going to be 44,000 pretty much. So if we go hold the 44,000, so what I'm going to do for Bitcoin is I'm going to put an alert for less than 44,000. If I get an alert that we're dropping Bitcoin under 44,000, then we'll be seeing some lower pricing. But also if I set an alert, if I won't set it if we go up, because if I don't get an alert, then it kind of lets me know we're either still consolidating or moving up. So either one of those is fine. But like I said, I just need to know when we're coming down. But yeah, so that's kind of what I got for right now. If you guys like that video, please like and subscribe. I will make another video if this video could get 10 likes. I appreciate everybody watching, and I don't forget, if you made it this far in the video, you're a soldier. I appreciate it. And don't miss out on the next call I make when I make a call about this next drop. So it's just every day I get more and more information. So the closer we get, the closer and better I think this prediction is going to be. So I appreciate everybody watching, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.